Janice, how are you? Zoe, how's it going? Brittany Marie. Pilo, how you doing? Yes, I am on my way to the airport. I have to pick up our son. Hello, how are you? Sammy Gregory, how are you doing today? If I miss saying hello to you, that means I did not spot you in the first four names that I see, because that is all I can see. And when I'm trying to keep an eye... James Figueroa, how are you when I'm trying to keep my eyes on the road? What can Brown do for you? Alright, Janice, hang out in the bushes. We got 18 people in here and 6 likes. Come on, we can do better than that. By the way, Maria will be going live at probably around 2 o'clock today. She has a package reveal, and she's going to be doing some tickets. United Pot Service, yeah. $25 people in here and 8 likes. Well, as soon as we hit the expressway. I'll have people in here saying, do 100 miles per hour. Gambler, how are you? People and 11 likes. I'm sure we can do better than that. Yesterday I couldn't believe, Gambler, let me tell you what happened yesterday. I had like 45 people in the room, right? And I had like 47 likes. And I said I wasn't going to do a giveaway until I had 50 likes. All of a sudden, in one swift move, it jumped from 47 likes to 95 likes. I didn't even have that many people in the room. like I said, Maria is going to go live today at around 2 o'clock. She has a package reveal that she got a package in the mail yesterday. And it is a beautiful day. And she's going to be doing some tickets. Probably about $60 in tickets. A $60 session. And I had to go to see my vascular surgeon this morning. She told me I'm looking stunning. I said, quit trying to sweet talk me. Give me the bad news. It's beautiful there in Boston. Yeah, but I didn't even have that many people in the room for it to jump just like that. I mean, there wasn't where it went up 2, 3, 4 likes at a time. No, it was from 47 to 95, just like that. It's nice in Nashville. Awesome. Chrissy, how are you? Yeah, that was wild with the lights yesterday. Oh my God. And then we ended up for the day with 142. I'll tell you what was more interesting though was when I was doing the, after I ended the live yesterday, I had a total of, it was like 3,300 something views. So that was quite a bit. Everybody, on Thursday, Maria will be doing roll call for marbles on Saturday at noon. Marie Phillips, how are you? So if you want to be put on roll call on Thursday, you have to be in Maria's room. Can't do it on Friday because I am taking you to Hartsfield-Jackson Airport. Now, don't worry, I am well protected. I have 2 guns in the car and a bazooka. So, oh, it is beautiful. You know, we're not supposed to get any rain till, I don't know, sometime next week. Billy Bojangles, how are you? And I'm leaving a lot earlier than I probably would have because, I don't know how traffic's going to be, and I'd rather... Susan Morris, how are you? I would rather sit in the cell phone lot and wait than have to sit in traffic. Angie, how are you? You know, it sucks that I didn't win that Powerball because I was going to open up a trucking company in Alaska. Didn't want to run over that gator. Pete, how you doing? All right, we got 30 people in here and 18 likes. Come on, we can get more likes than that. Let's see it jump up to 95 again. Even though I can't do any giveaways while I'm driving. All right, we're not going to start with freeing anybody. Somebody get rid of the lad. Oh, break time's over? Sorry about that. I appreciate you being here, though. You know, my moderators, can you get rid of the lad, please? Thank you. Thank you, Kathy Servi. I didn't even see you in here. You must have been hiding in the bushes. That was awesome of you. Patty Love Stitch, how are you? What's going on? So let me tell you, what really grinds my gears is that now they say this happened on August 22nd. I'm not exactly sure what the date was, but you know how the left says, oh, we got to do more for Ukraine, we got to do more for Ukraine. And did everybody see that Ukrainian refugee, that beautiful Ukrainian refugee in Charlotte was on a train? And that black guy that was sitting behind her just stood up and just started stabbing her to death. And the media didn't even report on it. And the media didn't report on it because it was a black guy. See, that's what I don't understand. Here, they're saying we got to do more for Ukraine, so we brought in some Ukrainian refugees, and they don't care. I mean, I was disgusted by it. And now, you know, they're claiming that he's being racially profiled, the guy who stabbed her. I know it was on Fox. And somebody actually set up a GoFundMe page for this guy. Can you believe that? I mean, GoFundMe now is not for people who really need it. It's for people who commit crimes. And Friday I have to go back to Vascular to, I got a motorcycle coming up. I got to go back to Vascular to have an ABI done. Now I have no idea what an ABI is, but we're not talking politics, disappointments. Hello, Tammy. Stewie, how are you? That's not what our conversations are about. It's not about politics unless I specifically put that in the title. Right now we're talking about me going to Hartsfield Jackson Airport in Atlanta and current events. I mean, come on, he's only been arrested 13 times. Not like in New York where 63 people had been arrested 5,000 times. 63 people had been arrested for a total of 5,000 times. And only five of them are currently in jail. So that leaves 58 of those criminals still out to commit crimes. I mean, what the hell is going on here? And people wonder why I carry guns. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I'm trying to get around all this traffic. Alright. I like being in the center lane. This way it gives me options. I can go... Yeah, Democrats are doing it. I can either go left or right. I am happy about the ice raids going on in Chicago. You know, that's my former city where I was born and raised. Okay. Don't get me wrong. I love Chicago. I love the food in Chicago. But even if you gave me a $12 million home in Chicago, gave it to me, I would tell you to keep it. Because it's not worth it. Gotta get some airflow in here. Putin's not a bad guy. The way I see it, Putin does what he needs to do for his country. Why is this guy putting on the brakes? Why is this guy not going faster? Why am I going below 80 miles an hour? I gotta get around this guy because he's not gonna move over. And I hate speeding, but I had to get around him. Desiree, how are you? Now, everybody remember that Maria is going to go live at around 2 o'clock, maybe just a little after. She has a package reveal, and she's going to do about $60 in tickets. Listen, you can't be a politician if you don't know how to lie, cheat, and steal. Okay? Yeah, because that $60 I got back yesterday, I gave her those tickets and told her to get tickets for herself to do today. So. See, my problem is I can't be a politician because I know how to cheat, but I don't know how to steal. So. And when I was younger, I used to have the attitude that, hey, I don't care how much money you steal as a politician, but if you're going to steal money, do something for the people. And that's what Old Man Daley in Chicago used to do. And I say Old Man Daley, okay? He was mob connected. He stole a lot of money, took a lot of bribes, okay? But he did for the people. And that's why every 4 years he would run unopposed. You live in Atlanta, Georgia? Well, that's where I'm headed right now, Atlanta. My heart goes out to you, Patrick. And we got 55 people in here and 25 likes, so we're short 30 likes. Who needs to stop killing Putin? You're a driver yourself? What do you do, Uber? Bessie, how are you? Well, let me tell you this right now, okay? Every country kills people. Every government kills people. Okay? Now, of course, Putin has his own way of doing things. Saudi Arabia chopped up that Washington Post reporter. So no government is innocent, okay? Not even ours. Our politicians kill people just based on their policies. that's exactly what I'm talking about. I hate people who ride right next to me. Hello, Mary Show. Eric, how are you? Is that Mike Scott? I'm not sure. I saw someone say hi to Mike, but I wasn't sure if it was Mike Scott. Yes, it is Mike Scott. I see him there. Alright, we got 50 people in here and 28 likes. Come on, we can do better than that. We're short of what? 22 likes? Hey, look at that. I can add. So I really hate going to Hartsfield Jackson. And my son never picks a good time to fly out or go home or come home. You know, I say do it early in the morning or at night where there's no traffic. But he does it like in the middle of the day. When I took him to the airport, I stopped at this gas station in Atlanta. And as soon as I got out of the car, this guy asked me if I wanted to buy any marijuana. Well, I'll use his words. You want to buy some weed? Now, about the only one that I would, and I'm sorry if I can't see the chat, so if I don't respond to something you say, it's not on purpose, okay? But the only one I would be safe to buy weed from is Vegas Jen. So. But that would only be if I was in Vegas. As you know, here in Georgia, weed is that Amy Mead? As you know, here in Georgia, weed is against the law still. Oh God, look at this traffic. Holy crap. All right, we're up to 38 likes and 48 people, 30 likes and 48 people in here. Awesome. Joe, how are you? See, this is exactly why I leave early, okay? Because of shit like this. There's no reason why traffic should be stopped, especially here. Then later on, when you get up there, you find there's nothing there. I mean, come on, it's only 12:28 in the afternoon. Hello, Craig. Yeah, I know. Sometimes it's just an idiot driver who was going slow and then holds up every other fucking lane. See, I'm looking ahead and it looks like nothing up there, okay? And especially this lane. This lane should not be stopped when every other lane is moving! I mean, you get pissed off when the far left lane is stopped and the other lanes are moving. All right, Sammy. See, after being stopped, now we're almost up to 60 miles an hour. So what the hell's going on here? Whoops. Let me stay here a minute. There we go. We're doing 55 and a 70, and look at all that open traffic over there. There we go. I'm back up to 80. Now we're slowing down again. You have to ask yourself, why? Driver stuck on stupid? Yeah, I agree. Look at that Mustang right there. I love Mustangs. Especially a 64. No, there's no specific rule. They say it's a pay lane, but you know, legally they can't make you pay because it's a public road that's paid by public funds. So they can't make any specific road a pay lane. They can't make any lane a specific pay lane because this is funded by public money. So they can't restrict the public from using it. If that makes sense. Now, I've used that lane many times, you know. I don't pay for it. They send me letters and stuff. I dutifully ignore them. So, Slots and Lotto, how are you? Welcome in. Thank you for stopping in. Yeah, we're just on our way to Hartsfield-Jackson, Atlanta's airport. I should be charging my son an Uber fee. Because on the way home, I'm going to have to stop and get some gas. And it's all because of this stop and go traffic, you know? That's at 12:35 in the afternoon. And there's an interesting case. It's an old case. It's called Cranston v. Nevada, where the Supreme Court said that you cannot be charged for leaving the state. So, because back then, people wanted to leave the state of Nevada by train, and the state wanted to charge everybody who was leaving the state of Nevada $1 for leaving the state, and the Supreme Court said, no, you can't do that. That'd be illegal. And essentially this, and look at his truck in this lane, he shouldn't even be in there. Where's the cops when you need them? I'm a truck driver, so I know. Boy, I'm telling you. But yet, me not wearing my seatbelt and they'll pull me over. Well, not anymore, but they used to. They finally got tired of that. They said, well, if this guy isn't going to pay, why should we pull him over? Once we get past all this, it should be halfway decent till we get to the split between 85 and 75. Yeah, you're right, Chrissy. That's what they do. Ever since I got that last seatbelt ticket, I have never been pulled over again. And I told him, I said, you know, you're going to waste your time writing this ticket because it's never going to go to court. And he said, we'll see about that. And we did. We saw about that. And I won again. I went to court and I demanded a trial by jury for a $15 seatbelt ticket, and they said dismissed. Because what do they pay jurors $5 a day? 6 jurors would have cost them $30, and the seatbelt fine is only $15. So where's the logic? One seatbelt ticket I got, I told the judge, I said, I demand a motions hearing. And I'm gonna air the motions hearing live on YouTube and Facebook. And he said, dismissed. See, you just got to know what to do when you're in court. Now, hello, Eric L. I was on a ride-along once with a Winder cop, and this one woman who failed to appear on a seatbelt ticket, a $15 fine. She was arrested for failure to appear, and it cost her $100 to get out of jail. See, it's ridiculous. You got hit twice doing 60 in a 35 with speeding cameras. Well, you do know, Chrissy, you do have the right to confront your accusers. So you had the right to confront those cameras. So I would have had the prosecutor put those cameras on the stand. I don't care if they have pictures. Why are you stepping on your brakes? There ain't nobody in front of you, you fucking mook. Now I'm doing 80 something and these people are passing me up. Wow. I guess maybe I'm not going fast enough. Let's see, it's 12:45. This flight comes in at 1:45. So what I'll do is I'll go over to the cell phone lot. You know, the cell phone lot used to be right over where Delta was, but they moved the cell phone lot, which makes it a little bit inconvenient, but it's all right. Now, everybody, don't forget, Maria's going to go live, probably about 2 o'clock. She's going to be doing a package reveal and about $60 a ticket. I told you right around the split here, 85, 75 is where it's going to start slowing down again. Welcome back, Sammy. Alright, here we go. Here's 75, 85 split. Or merge, whichever you want to call it. See, I told you it was going to slow down. And it's always the left lane. I don't know why. Why is it the left lane that slows down? Well, let's find out. No, not almost there. We have to go past Interstate 20. And once we go past Interstate 20, we're getting close. Yeah, I'm on my way to the airport to pick up one of my children. Ah, that's refreshing. Yep, see, all this traffic through downtown Chicago, I mean downtown Atlanta. It's just like going through downtown Chicago. You stop for unknown reasons and then you go and you're up to 50 miles an hour. And then after I get past Interstate 20, I'll start moving over some. Alright, well we got 85 people in here and 37 likes. I mean, we can get the likes up a little bit. There's a sign for Interstate 20. Once we pass Interstate 20, we'll have about 2.25 more miles to go before we have to get back over onto 85. Because 75 is going to go straight, 85 is going to curve. And I can start moving over now. Yikes. Sarah, how are you? Sign 2.25 miles to go. Sorry, I'm not looking at the chat. Hi, Julia. Congratulations on your gifted membership, Julia. once I get to the cell phone line, I'll be able to see the chat a lot better. We got some dickhead driving slow. Yeah, we are. Ooh. Holiday Inn Express. I'm staying all the way to the left because there's nobody I am picking up right now. And this is the only way I know how to go to get to the cell phone lot. I guess they don't call it a cell phone lot anymore. Now they call it a park and wait lot. Yes, I know it seems like a long way to get to it. I gotta find a place to go to the bathroom. Yep, they call it a park and wait lot now. No longer the cell phone lot. See if I can find a spot in the corner. Let me see. If the parking spot lady wasn't standing out there, I'd go out there and pee. Bill Meyer, how are you? Yeah, they are a nightmare. But what are you going to do? Well, she's gone. Maybe I can use the bathroom now. Just some guy out there. Okay. I feel much better. Hello, Serge. Yeah, we're at the airport picking up one of my sons. Yeah, well, he's 27. Well, it is a border fence. I mean, you can't get past it unless you're a cab. Or, yeah, no holes in it. Shorty Michelle, how are you? Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm at the airport. What I should do is roll down all my windows. turn that off and shut the car off so I'm not wasting gas. Hello, itching and scratching. Yes, I'm always picking up migrant workers. I get paid $200 for each one I pick up. So I try to fit about 50 in the van. It's warm. Let's see. It is 75 degrees outside. Oh, let me tell you, I got something better than bolt cutters. I have cordless bolt cutters. Tech Guy, how are you? I am doing good, thank you. I hope you are. You want to go to Helen, Georgia? Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher, what's going on? I did bring the pew pew. Oh, by the way, I was letting everybody know that Mrs. Honeybee Scratcher is going to go live. She can tell you what time she's going to go live. And she's going to be doing a package reveal and about $60 in tickets. Two o'clock this afternoon she will be going live. Awesome. And I need 2 more likes to reach 50. Unfortunately, on the phone, they won't let me like it myself. You always keep your package in your shorts? Well, Maria has a pretty big package to reveal. Oh, I can't wait for marbles either. Remember, everybody, we are doing marbles on Saturday at noon because Maria has to work Friday. So, but on Thursday, she will still be doing roll call. Uh-oh, here come the cops. I knew it all because I took that leak. You like the daytime marbles? I know you just woke up. Tri-State, how are you? I'm sorry you're awake, Maria. What time is it? It's 1:18. You should still be sleeping. Shit, I don't blame you for caring. It's getting nuts here, and I'm applying for my permits. Yeah, you know, every time I come out to the airport here, I always bring 2 guns and a bazooka. So I have a permit for that. Absolutely, Sarah. Yeah, you're probably right. Pink one the other day had my permit for like 6 years, but never got anything. You know, here in Georgia, we no longer need a permit. It's a constitutional carry state, so we don't need a permit. Actually, the permit was not for carrying a gun. It was a concealed weapons permit. Or a concealed weapons permit. See, a weapon is not a gun. A weapon is like a knife or throwing stars, or which I also carry. I carry throwing stars. So we can carry concealed, open, it doesn't matter. Your fiance has like 6 guns? Yeah, no need to call 911. Well, are they even allowed in Washington State, uh, Michelle? Yeah, I know. I know how Canada is. Joe Arcade Wins, how are you? All right, we are up to 54 likes. You have 2 shovels in the trunk? Yeah, in Canada years ago, it was a lot easier. You know, they didn't have these problems, but you get those liberal governments in there, and they want to make it much harder for you to protect yourself. Look at what Australia did. They confiscated guns, and then people were getting beat up in their own homes because they had no way to protect themselves. Yes, we do. We have more guns than the military. Damon is in the hospital with pneumonia. Can't. Don't worry about it, Damon. You stay with your wife. We are not important. Your wife is. Don't even worry about us. Yes, they did, Bill. And remember, they used to have. Uh, yes, we'll all keep your wife in our prayers. Uh, they used to have shooting clubs in schools, okay? Uh, Thank you, Damon. And that's disgusting. Yeah, it used to be a thing, you know? I mean, since they took guns out of school, like the gun clubs like that, now you got all these school shootings. Hell, a 15, 16, and 17-year-old in school would take down a school shooter. WSB always has breaking news, but they never say what the breaking news is. Yeah, but they're not allowed to have guns in ROTC. Not like they used to. I don't even think they're allowed to have guns at West Point. And that's a shame. Do you know? We never used to have cops at our schools, except when Officer Friendly used to come and speak to the class. And now you got you go into the school and you're being searched. Metal detectors. Really? They're in Canada? Well, I know they got sheriff's deputies at my son's school. Hello, Potato Life. Well, the cops will shoot you, Angie, before they let you in. Potato, if you have not hit the like button, now would be a good time to do it. Give us 55 likes. Awesome. That is awesome. I know you did. I am at Hartsfield-Jackson Airport in the cell phone parking lot, which they now call the park and wait lot. Well, Chrissy, now's a good time to get used to them. Even I wouldn't put my hands on you without permission. What time is it here, Potato? It is 1:32 Eastern Time. Do you need permission for what? To touch Angie? No, you don't need permission. No, we're not in Australia. We're in the U.S. Apparently his flight lands in 15 minutes. You know, I should check on my other phone. Alright, let's see here. Hang on, everybody. got a stupid ad. Alright, let's see. Interesting, I don't see no planes coming in. Oh, I love sardines. I don't know. Bobby Chicago, how are you? What time is it? Maria, are you sure we're on the right day? Because I don't see no planes coming in from Cincinnati. You sure it was coming in at 145? $18.23. Oh, it's scheduled arrival. Oh, it landed at 140. Okay. All right, Bobby, behave yourself. You get like that every time you're smoking weed. Well, tell him to message me on my 1779 phone. Tell him to message me after he gets his luggage. It's all right, Bobby. See, Pilo says you can smoke, just don't talk. Here they come again. All right, Maria, since you're going live at 2 o'clock, I will stay on for another 12 minutes until you go live. See if I can reach 60 likes. Bobby gets his feelings hurt very easily. I can't help that. Yeah. Look at that. Bobby even took his like back. All right, Maria. All right, who wants to see my face? Raise your hand. Yes, I was. His oil is fine. All right, that's enough. If he can get his luggage by 2 o'clock, I'd be happy about that. You know, it's funny, WSB, when they put up breaking news, it's usually news from like 2, 3 days ago. Oh, I had a few people take their likes back. Well, I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. I already showed my face, Shorty Michelle. There, I showed it again. I just did. You're heading downstairs. It's 1:55. Awesome. Make your title package reveal and $60 in tickets. Oh, you're welcome. Billy Hendricks, how are you? I'm going to be going off in just a few minutes because Maria is going to be going live. She's going to be doing a package reveal and $60 in tickets. And maybe she'll show some boobs. I don't know. Steve Brand, how are you? Okay, Billy. Billy, if you can hit the like button. Steve, if you can hit the like button. Like I said, I'm going to be going off in just a few because Maria is going to be going live. She's going to be doing a package reveal and $60 in tickets, and maybe she'll show some boobs. Ah, don't worry about it. You'll be right on time for Maria's live. Thank you. I'm here at the airport waiting on my son to message me, tell me he got his luggage. Because if I go over there too early, I'll just be going around again. And I don't want to do that. Alright, everybody, I'm going to sign off. Maria's going to be signing on. I will see you in there. Yeah, the cheese bus. Thank you, Text Guy. Everybody, you have a good day. I'll see you in Maria's room if you're there. Love you all. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate it. Bye, everybody.